Hi everyone, Miriam Pinellas here, and this is my first video in a series I'm going to call Chassidus as Medicine. I've been on a journey of healing and return for a good 24 years consciously, and I've been a practitioner of Chinese medicine for 14 years. And in that time, I have explored lots of different healing modalities, both from the Western and Eastern world, also spiritual. And they have each helped in their own way at the time they were used. But in the last 3 years, I've immersed deeply into Chassidus and have been applying it to my life in a very real way. And I've only seen it not only accelerate my healing, both physically, emotionally, and mentally, but I've seen it help me tap into a dimension of simcha, joy and peace, which I've never experienced. And so I feel it's my duty as a practitioner of medicine to share this with you. And that's what I'm starting to do today. So early on in my Chinese medicine studies, I began to see very clearly the connection between the Eastern philosophy and the Torah that I grew up with. And my thesis in school involved connecting and showing the roots of the truth of these of this wisdom. So to begin with, we're now in the month of Nissan, and this is springtime, and the spring energy is said to move upwards and outwards like a young plant. This is the energy of a child, constantly up and out. And this is the energy within all of us as we strive to express ourselves in the world and achieve goals. This applies to expressing emotions as well. So the liver organ is connected to spring. And the liver organ in medicine is involved in regulating emotion, also regulates the menstrual cycle, and directs the flow throughout the energy flow throughout the body. The Hebrew word for liver is keved. It comes from the same word as kaved, which is heavy. The liver organ happens to be the heaviest organ in the body. And the weight of it, we can think of, right, when people experience fatigue and exhaustion, a lot of it is coming from an emotional place, being weighed down by the emotions that haven't been expressed up and outward as they want to be. So next time you're feeling heavy and tired, ask yourself, what am I holding? What needs to be let go in this energy of letting go, Nissan? Okay, also the same word kaved and kaved is kavod, which is honor. So what the liver organ is teaching us, when we get stuck in life, physically, emotionally, interpersonally, we have to come back to kavod, which is honor. I have to honor myself. I have to validate my emotions. I have to honor this person in my life, this situation in my life. I have to give weight to their existence. Honor and weight, kavod and kaved, come from the same roots. How do I honor somebody else? I give weight to their existence. I acknowledge the importance of them in this world before anything they've done, but as a soul here for a purpose. The liver organ, spring energy, Nissan, is also connected to the eyes and vision. So this is involved in the medicine. We're working with the physical eye and the aspects of vision, but this is also an energetic and spiritual vision. How do I see the world, my perspective? How do I see a person opposite me? And so there's so much you can communicate with your eyes, and you can communicate kavod with your eyes. And so I give this example in my parenting class I do, that even when we have to be firm or stern with a child, and we don't want them to, God forbid, feel we're disconnecting to them in that firmness, with our eyes, as we're speaking, discipline, with our eyes, we can communicate to them kavod. We can be honoring them, showing them our respect, and how important they are to us, even when we have to be firm. So this upward-outward energy of the liver and spring is very reminiscent of, not just reminiscent, it is the energy of Nissan and the Yetziat Mitzrayim, the Exodus from Egypt. Egypt was not only a geographical place that we left, but it's a state of mind. So Mitzrayim, Egypt, is also the word for boundaries and limitations. So whenever we find ourselves in a place of constriction or limitation of what we're capable of, in any realm of life, that's being in Mitzrayim. And we can expand up and out from there. We can leave Egypt every day. We can leave Egypt every moment of every day if we want. And that's what this month is teaching us. And the Lubavitcher Rebbe teaches that in a mimer we're studying, with a group of women, we're learning this mimer. The book is called Recurring Exodus. The Rebbe teaches that there's a mitzvah every day to recall the exodus of Egypt, right? It's in our davening every day. It's teaching us we can be leaving every single day from the confines of what we think we're capable of spiritually, emotionally, interpersonally, and so forth. It's in our capacity. And there's so much about the holiday of Pesach that nurtures this and allows us and gives us the strength to do this. I'm wishing you all a Chag Kasher v'Sameach, blessing you to tap into this energy to find the ability to open and express. The Rebbe teaches that when we do this work, when we just take a little opening in life, Hashem comes and illuminates and gives us the strength to open even further. And not just for us on a personal level, but all of our actions are having an impact cosmically. So it's incumbent on us to do this for ourselves and for our world. Chag Sameach.